What's up, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Knowledgeable Scrub here, and welcome back to the best sports news channel on YouTube. Let's get it. How you guys doing today? Let me know down below how you doing. But we had a great basketball day yesterday, so let's get right into the news. We're gonna start it off with the Nets versus the Hornets. That was a good game, you know it was. My man KD and Kyrie, they looked good, but the Nets came out and they punched and they fought and they got the win. Devontae Graham and Terry Rozier came out and played nice, carried that team. But a surprise player is Gordon Hayward. He actually had a very nice game with 28 points and 7 assists. So that team's looking nice in the Eastern Conference. And the rookie LaMelo Ball, he had him a little nice game. He only played like 20 minutes, but he did his thing in his little 20 minutes. But moving on, we got the Mavericks versus the Clippers. This was a surprise game. Kawhi Leonard got hurt a couple days ago, so they had no Kawhi. But at halftime, it was 72 to 22, guys. So that lets you know how the game went. Luka Doncic and the Mavericks came out and they dominated. They showed everybody why the Clippers are overrated and that when it comes to the playoff time, the Mavericks are going to be ready. And without Kristaps Porzingis, Luka Doncic is looking really great. I want to see how he looks more into the season. 'Cause, they're going to start beating on him and putting their body on him and trying to make him tired. But just him as a solo star, he started to look good. So when KP come back, he really going to make a run at that MVP if they can stay up there in the Western Conference standing. But moving on to another surprising game and result that we had yesterday, the Bucks versus the Knicks. Giannis, what happened? I can't tell. But the Knicks came out. Julius Randle came out on a mission, and they beat the Bucks. Drew Holiday didn't have a good game. Chris Middleton didn't have a good game. I'm saying Giannis, what happened? Giannis actually did play pretty good. He led them in every statistical category, so you really can't blame him if he did that. It's just the other guys around him have to help him and step up. But you can't be losing to the Knicks if you guys want to get to the NBA Finals. But moving on, Warriors versus the Bulls. Yes, you guys. Steph Curry finally got his first win of the season. You guys can back up off him. You don't gotta. I understand he's not built to carry a team. Kelly Oubre and Andrew Wiggins are struggling. This is not what I thought I would see during the season. I think Kelly Oubre is like 0 for 31 on shots that aren't dunks. So he's really struggling with his jump shot. He needs to find and work on other things other than finishing around the rim. And Andrew Wiggins, that's a different story for a different day. I really thought he was gonna take that next step, being next to Steph Curry and not having to be the number one, and actually next to Draymond. Well, okay, let me slow down because Draymond is out, but when Draymond does come back, he'll actually be a third option. So maybe he will take that step up when Draymond comes back. But right now, he's struggling. But they finally got their first win. But moving on to the side of the Bulls, Zach LaVine and Kobe White played a great game. That looks like a backcourt that is going to be dominating for the future in the Eastern Conference. But their big man, Lauri Markkanen, amazing. He can stretch the floor. He got good skills with his feet. He can move his feet. He's fast. He can catch the ball, finish around the rim. He got a mid-range and a three-pointer. The Bulls might be a team to look out for in the future. But moving on to our last game of the night, the Lakers versus the Timberwolves. If you guys stayed up and watched this game, you know how it went. They didn't have Karl Anthony Towns. The Lakers didn't have Anthony Davis. So you guys know how it went. LeBron James came out and put on the show, dominated. I'm saying LeBron James, but Kyle Kuzma actually came out and he put the game away in the first quarter. He came out with a quick 9 or 12 points. The Timberwolves could never respond from that. But LeBron James, put it in cruise control, made sure that the game went right. And the Lakers came out there and did their thing, and they got a lot of rest in the fourth quarter. But that's ending it off with our games tonight. Now we will move on to the performances of the night. Luka Doncic with 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. We had Gordon Hayward with 28 points and 7 assists. I told you, you guys got to watch out about him. The number one pick from a couple years ago that everybody forgot about, Markelle Fultz. He had 26 points, showing out and showing why he is a superstar player. We had Brandon Ingram with 28, 11, and 6. He played really good. We didn't even talk about the Pelicans, but they're looking really nice with Eric Bledsoe and Alonzo Ball in that backcourt. Julius Randle of the Knicks had 29, 14 rebounds, and 7 assists. Steph Curry of the Warriors had 36 points and 6 assists. And ended it off, your man who we was just talking about, the light-skinned killer, Kyle Kuzma, had 20 points last night. It's your boy Knowledgeable Scrub, and I'm out. Peace.
RCB's on the fucking track.